Ciao tutti, benvenuti. Welcome back to Appa's Kitchen on the road here in beautiful Napoli. You hear that sound? That is called rain. Apparently, my weather app is unable to detect the existence of rain. It says cloudy all day today until like 5 p.m. There's a 35% chance of rain. It's been raining all morning. So I went out this morning. I went to McDonald's and got an egg bacon McMuffin. And then I went to Zara and I bought a sweater because I am not prepared for this weather. I was checking the apps, what the weather was going to be. Actually, I guess there was rain in the forecast. So, but yeah, I just was not prepared. I had this thermal shirt that I brought with me. It wasn't really warm enough and it looked kind of shabby. So I got this nice sweater at Zara. Goes with my new scarf. So I'm styling here on Appa's Kitchen. I want to fit in. All right, so the plan today is I'm going to Caserta. Fortunately, it's a lot of indoor activity. Taking the train, that will be indoors. Taking the subway to the train. Short walk from the train in Caserta. The weather app is not predicting rain in Caserta, but it's probably raining there too. So it's a short walk from there to the pizzeria. I'm going to the Masanielli Francesco Martucci. I went last year from Bari. It was voted the #1 pizza in Italy in like 2021 or something like that. Really good pizza. And I learned a few things since then, thanks to ChatGPT. One thing is Masanielli. I saw Masanielli here in Napoli when I was doing the tour bus. So while I was sitting on the bus in traffic, I asked, what is Masanielli? So Masanielli is the name of some rebel who fought to help liberate Napoli. You know, I forget the details, but so he's kind of like a Paul Revere or George Washington type. So Masanielli, so then I asked, well, what does it mean, I Masanielli Francesco Martucci? And it said that Francesco Martucci, the pizziolo, the guy who makes the pizza there, considers himself a rebel. So he does some traditional pizzas like margherita and bufala, but he also has done these different takes on pizza. Last year when I went, I got something called Made in Caserta. He uses all local ingredients. He knows where everything comes from. He knows where the flour comes from, the milk, you know, the cheese, the tomatoes. He sources all local ingredients. So Made in Caserta was made with all local ingredients, local sausage, local cheese. It's not on the menu anymore, but it was really good. But it was more of like a traditional, you know, sausage and cheese, and I don't know what else was on it. So I asked ChatGPT to help me to choose a pizza this time. I wanted something that was a little bit different, that kind of, you know, caught the revolutionary spirit of Francesco Martucci. So I'm doing one that is no cheese, it's all tomato, and it's just different ways that he has prepared the tomatoes. So I'll explain it to you when I get to the restaurant because I can't remember now. Same with the beer. I asked ChatGPT to recommend a beer that would pair well with that. And then I think I'm going to get an Amaro for dessert. What do they call it? Digestivo to finish my meal rather than like getting a dessert or anything. So that's my plan for the pizza. And then I'm going to the Royal Palace of Caserta. I have a reservation, so that's also indoors. From there, I have to run to the train to catch the 5:07 train back to Napoli. I'm going to take a taxi from the train station to Sansevero to see the Veiled Christ sculpture. So I have a lot packed in this afternoon. Once I realized like this is just going to be way too much for me because Appa moves slow. Appa doesn't like doing more than one thing per day. So I thought that maybe I could get a ticket to Sansevero this morning go in the morning and then have a little bit more of a leisurely time in Caserta, not have to rush back. But tickets are all sold out. So you have to get advanced reservations, usually 2 days before. But it was sold out for today. So I'm stuck with a 6:30 ticket. So I'm just gonna do it. I probably will get bored inside the palace. Really, I just want to go in and take a few pictures. I don't want to see, there are like 40 rooms or something. I mean, I can do 10 max. So I'll ask ChatGPT to like help me choose the best rooms or the best places to go. And I'll spend about an hour and a half there and then go to the train station. So that's the plan for today. I'm starting this now rather than like filming everything during the trip. I'm gonna walk in this rain. I have an umbrella to Municipio station, take the subway, 4 stops. So it's the reverse of what I did on the first night here. And then from there, walk underground to Napoli Centrale, find my train, and then go to Caserta. All right, so that's the plan for today. I'm going to try to keep the video concise, so I'm not going to film the whole trip unless something interesting happens. I'm trying to keep my videos short. I think I've been doing a good job. All right, so I'll see you in Caserta.
Alright, I made it to the station. It's a lot busier than it was when I arrived. So I'm gonna see, I think that's my train there. Caserta. 12:55. It's arrival. Departure. Caserta. 12:12. Let me check my number. Alright, I don't see my train number up there, 21481. So I'm gonna try customer service. See how this works out. It's closed. Partenze. I don't see it. 21481 at 12:42. There's 21426 at 12:42. Could they have changed the number possibly? Probably. This is Italy. So let me see if I can find a customer service. Somebody. So there's a 21426 at 12:42. Could they have changed the number? And this customer service office is closed. Good thing I got here early. So I just asked the security guard. They just reserve their energy. Really don't want to waste too much energy on you. Oh, here. Customer care. She asked me if I took a photo. I lied, but I wasn't intending to. So it's not really a photo. So I have to go down, left, and I forget what she said, but it's a regional line. So here it is. 21481, 1242, platform 1. But I don't know. What is this? I think this is it. So, platform 1. So I just asked. I just walked down here. I was following the signs, and then there were no more signs. So I just asked somebody, and he said, go upstairs. And I said, no, they told me to come down here. I started in Italian and then I had to say that in English, but he continued his instructions in Italian. He said down this way, before the stairs, and then go down. Oh my God. And here's the customer care, empty. All right, I just asked for somebody else because, oh, is this it? Binario uno. Ah, okay. Here. And then the pesto Caserta. Yeah. Let's see how we do this. Alright, that's the right spot. That's where I asked the first time for directions to Linea 1 when I first arrived here. Oh my God, it's crazy. So I asked her, questo è il posto giusto? Is this the right place? She said, prego. Like barely helped me, but she was telling me to go through. So it's the right spot. It's early, so I'm gonna see about getting a little snack because I'm kind of peckish. I want some popcorn. And then I'll go back. Mamma mia. Alright. It's a good thing I came early. A little stressful there. So this is some other kind of suburban line or something. I don't know what it is. So Binario Uno, platform 1. And this is line 2. Okay, now I get it. So Napoli has 2 metro lines. Line 1 is the one I've been using, and then line 2, which I guess is more of a suburban line, goes to Salerno, Caserta. So walked right past it on my way up to the main terminal. So I bought some little protein chips in that little gift shop, and I swear I saw these like ponchos for the rain, and I thought, oh, I could pick one of those up. That would be handy to have. And then I went looking for them. I could not see them anything. Like, did I imagine it? There were umbrellas, but I'll be damned if I could find a poncho. So I just found this little ledge to sit on. So I'll sit here rather than standing on the platform, and then go down in a little bit. So to come in here, I just showed the woman standing there my ticket. She said prego. I have about 12 minutes.
Vi raccomandiamo prudenza nella discesa dal treno.
We are now arriving in
Caserta.
final destination of this journey. We advise you to be careful while getting off the train.
Alright, made it miraculously, almost on time. A few minutes late, so it's about 1:30. My reservation's at 2. Should take me about 15 minutes to walk to the pizzeria. Glad I was here already because at least I know where I'm going. Last year, I had no idea. The train was late. I took a taxi. Horrible, stinky old jalopy. Smelled like cigarettes. It's 10 euros to go like 2 minutes. So the castle, the palace is right in front of me. Let me show you. It's so pretty. And it's really pretty that it's a rainy day. It's a perfect thing to do on a rainy day. Oh, I have a headache. Let me show you the palace. So there's the palace. So I'm gonna walk straight up to the palace. Google Maps kind of has you taking this road. Viale Ellittico, I think it's called. But you could also walk just straight to the palace and then turn left. Well, you know what? Yeah, let's try it. There's a little bit of a problem crossing the street here. You're not supposed to cross because there's a quick turn, kind of a blind turn, so it's a little bit dangerous, but I'm going to show you how you could do this, and we'll see if we make it alive. I'm going to take one picture from back here now, because when I come back I'm going to be a little bit in a hurry. You have to stand really far back to get the whole thing. So unfortunately I'm going to get this girl with green hair, but let me take a picture. I just checked my weather app. It's showing cloudy, and then it says rainy conditions expected around 8 p.m. So nothing works in Italy, not even the weather. Not on. I mean, it's really raining. How could they miss this much rain? But anyway, my Airbnb host messaged me. He said, sorry, it's raining. I should have said I want a refund. But I said, no problem, because I'm going to Caserta to have pizza and to visit the palace. So he said that makes him happy. It was nice of him to reach out. All right, so once you reach the palace, just make a left. Francesco Martucci is not that far down here. It's on this side of the street, the left side. But we want to cross over to the right side, and I'll show you why. Alright, so if you're on that side, you see it's not really a proper crosswalk. I don't know, I guess you have to go down there and cross. You have cars coming this way, going around that bend. It's a little bit dangerous. So, it's just right up here, straight ahead. So there should be a crosswalk, or at least I can cross and see traffic coming from both directions. And then same thing going back, you want to cross up there, get on this side of the street if you're going to the palace. Otherwise you can just go to the station that way. Here at Appa's Kitchen, we make the mistakes so you don't have to. I almost got killed. And I did all that, crossed there, got to the palace, and then I didn't go in because I didn't want to pay to see the gardens that I wasn't going to go see. Anyway, almost there. I can see the sign, and I'm so hungry. I hope they let me in as soon as I get there and don't make me wait until 2. So you have to make a reservation. I don't know if you can just show up. Last year my reservation was for noon, so I was the first seating, and then I noticed people who were coming later. So when I got there was a huge crowd. Everybody smoking, dogs, the whole Italian shebang. I didn't know what to do. I stood there. Finally I realized everybody was just standing there. So I went up and I checked in, and then they call your name. It was pandemonium. Took me forever to get waited on. So then I noticed people who came for the next seatings, the 1 o'clock. It was just very chill for them. They just walked in, sat down. By then, everybody had been served, so they got served pretty quickly. So now this is the 2 o'clock slot. So it should be pretty easy. There shouldn't be anybody waiting, and they should just seat me once I get there. So we'll see. Alright, so there's no actual crosswalks here, no lines or anything. I'm just gonna walk out into the street and make my way across. Traffic isn't too bad. Oh look, there's a crosswalk there. No. And now, what the hell? I'm in the street. Now this guy's blocking. There's no sidewalk. And here it is, right up here. The Masanielli. No, there's a line. Alright, I'm just gonna push my way to the front. Check in. It's not Appa's Kitchen if we don't report from the bathroom. Oh, the lighting here. It's like Bohemian Rhapsody. So I'm getting this future of Marinara. It's a roasted tomato cream. It's like roasted 24 hours or something. Pesto garlic, wild pesto garlic, anchovies, olives, no cheese. It's layers of flavor, umami, rich, revolutionary, according to ChatGPT. And then a beer. The beer that ChatGPT recommended was a big bottle, so we went with something else, just a blonde ale. That's it. They let me in. I had a reservation. There were people outside. There was a woman like asking a million questions, trying to get in. If you gotta reserve in advance, people. You're Italian. You should know this stuff. All right. It's really dark in there. They have all the shades strong, and it's crowded. So my pizza should be coming soon, hopefully. I'm not going to talk at the table because there are a lot of people around, but I'll just show you the pizza. Here it is. There's anchovies, capers, olives. Basil, wild oregano, garlic, wild garlic pesto, Parmesan tomatoes. Beautiful. Look at that. Amazing. The crust is so light and fluffy. It's different from the crust I had last year. This is really puffy. Amazing. It's really good. It's not overly salty from the anchovies. The olives are so nice. And the crust, just amazing. The beer is really good too. Amaro di Arancia from Sicilia. It's good. So, one of my theories about how Italians don't get fat, although, is they have a digestive after dinner. Coffee. It's good. Well, I cannot rave highly enough about that pizza. The crust, why do they have to blow their horn? They're just saying hello. The crust was so good, just puffy and light, almost like it was fried, but I don't think it was. I think it was just baked. Hold on a minute. Oh, it smells like cigarettes here. Anyway, the crust was really light and fluffy, really delicious. Last year I remembered it being really thin, but just like holding everything on top of it. Last year I got made in Caserta, which has sausage and tomato cheese. It was also really good, but this was just amazing. It was so fluffy and light. So then I had this tomato cream, which I have to read the description again, but it's like roasted for 24 hours. I had olives, garlic pesto, wild garlic pesto, wild oregano, capers, and anchovies. The anchovies were big, like big pieces, not like those thin anchovies that you usually see in a can. So really good, just really delicious flavors. The tomatoes was so good. I didn't miss the cheese at all. The beer was paired really nicely with it. And then I had the Amaro di Arancia, orange Amaro, to finish as a digestive. So, you know, they all asked how it was. I used all my best Italian, buonissimo, un capolavoro, incredibile. They were really happy to hear me praising their pizza. I got lots of smiles. So that's it. All right, so it's raining. I'm early. I don't know if they're going to let me in the palace early. It would be nice if they did, but I'm thinking they won't. So if I see a cafe on the way, I might just stop and have a little espresso first. All right, and I need to charge this phone. My battery is kind of dying. All right, so I'll see you at the palace. All right, I'm here at the Palace of Caserta. So my reservation is for 3:30. Oh, I think that's Vesuvius right over there. My reservation is for 3:30. It's about 2:45 now. I hope they let me in. Come on, nobody's here. It's raining. What difference does one person make if they let me in early? But I have a feeling I have a feeling. So if they don't let me in, maybe there's a coffee shop here. And I could sit for a minute. Like there's nobody here. Ticket office, there's no line. Just a few people walking around. So let's see. She let me in, but not really. So there's a coffee shop. She said I can enter 10 minutes before. I said, is there a coffee shop? And she said, this way. I shouldn't let you, but it's raining. Oh my God, what difference does it make? Look how pretty this is though. And there are the gardens straight ahead. So I'm fine. Get a little cup of coffee. Come back. I'm going to come back 15 minutes before and try to get in. It's actually really pretty with the rain. It's very atmospheric. So yeah, I'm ready for a little espresso, a little afternoon pick-me-up. Maybe they'll have like a tiramisu. Gorgeous, really gorgeous. So I don't know if I already said this. This is built by the Bourbons, who were French. And then Napoleon's brother, Murat, used it when the French were here. Murat, I think, was assassinated because I think there's a famous Caravaggio painting, The Death of Murat. And there's a neighborhood in Bari, New Bari, is also called Murat. All right, where is this coffee shop? Bar. So there's this nice cafeteria here with lots of seating, but I can't sit here because the bar is over there, and there's no room in the bar. All right, so they were asking me. I got a sfogliatella. Ricci. Oh, this one. So, really? That's a sfogliatella too? This is Ricci or Gricci. I don't know. So, I have to stand here and eat it. Italians believe in making you suffer because Jesus suffered and died for our sins. So much good that did. So here in this bar, it's very crowded and chaotic. There are 2 tables. In the other room is a cafeteria. There were what, 20 tables in there? 2 of them were occupied. But God forbid you take something from the bar and go sit at one of those tables. Nope. Jesus carried that cross for 3 days. This is so good though. So I got a cafe americano, which is a weaker coffee. I didn't dare ask for milk, but this is the best sfogliatella I have ever had. The ones that I've got in Philly were bigger, and they didn't have as much filling. I just ate a whole pizza. buttery. It's flaky. It's light. Layers, and then it has this ricotta citrus filling. So good. I don't even care about seeing this stupid palace. They were nice. The girls at the front, she was sweet. She said, I shouldn't let you in, but it's raining. Gave me a little smile. Last year, there was a guy with halitosis. He just was not having it. Like, can I just get a ticket for the apartments? No, you have to buy a ticket for the apartments and the gardens. All right, so we're doing good here. I had really good pizza, great lunch, amazing, heavenly. Very nice sfogliatella. I can't sit anywhere, but that's okay. The train ride was okay. The train was a little funky. It smelled like ass. Really funky colors, like purple and green. But it was okay. We got here kind of on time. And then now when I go back, I know where to go to catch my taxi to go to Sansevero. So full day here at Appa's Kitchen. They got me running around in circles here. I'm looking for the bathroom. So I asked this guy, he pointed that way, which is where I was coming from. Because there's a sign, but the sign is kind of pointing somewhere. Unclear. So I went back that way, asked somebody else, he sent me another direction. And I was inside this courtyard, which now is roped off. Never found it. I just saw another sign. I have no idea. All right, so I'm going back to the entrance now. Big group just came in. I had fun though. So I had a nice Americano, really good sfogliatella. And I'm just gonna pee in a corner if I can't find the restroom. All right, let's see if they let me in. All right, they let me in. So funny. I asked where the restroom was, middle of the gallery on the left. And then I'm going up here to the stairs. She told me to start with the park. I said I didn't pay for the park. I don't have the park. But good, so all these people that just came in, they're going into the park first. So there should be a restroom here somewhere. All right, look at this. It's pretty spectacular, really amazing. I mean, it's a bit much if you ask me. Can you imagine? This is your house. Of course, they had like 1,000 servants. But what did it take to build this? All this marble. Oh my God. Unbelievable. I've seen enough. All right, so I'm just walking through these rooms, work in progress. Don't know what they're doing here. It's kind of art exhibition or something, but really incredible ceilings, these chandeliers, the floors. Something. I mean, you have no idea the size of this room. And here's another one. It kind of looks like what Trump did to the White House. They do this. This is a tiny little room. It's about the size of my house. Billiard room. So you don't really have a choice of which rooms you visit. It's just all roped off. I'm just flying through here. Somebody's bed. All right, I just zipped past some of the crowds. The guy with the big head who kept getting in my lens. A group of Chinese tourists. So, yeah, you know, these little rooms, not that interesting to me. Beds. Dressing room. Bathroom, bathtub. Pretty ceiling. All right, and then it looks like we go back through the way we came. This is the throne room, and I guess that's the throne. It's kind of unimpressive little throne, considering the size of the room. And I guess this is all gold. This room is pretty incredible. Some place to sit. I don't know what those rocks are for. Alright, I think this is all new now. That's the way I came in. Oh yeah, I came in this room. It's gorgeous. Alright, I have to move faster. The tour group's catching up with me. So this is all new. That big-headed kid. Oh my God. That's a weird sculpture. Do they really need this many rooms? Sorry, I'm going fast because I'm trying to get ahead of everybody. I mean, like, what is the purpose of this room? There's a desk. That's where you write your letters. Here's another bed. There's a baby. Did you hear the baby talking? Listen, he's talking. Fooled you. It's really hot in here. I wonder what's back there. It's a pretty chandelier. This is the princess's studio. Another desk. The big-headed guy caught up with me. I tried to get past them, but they're walking fast, so I'm just gonna hang out here. This is the princess's wardrobe room. What the hell? And they have a lot of art in here that looks new, so I guess they're also displaying some contemporary art. I don't know. I'm sure that wasn't from the time this palace was in use. Pretty amazing that this survived 2 world wars, the war of reunification, earthquakes and all that. It's in pretty good shape. This is a really pretty ceiling. Library. All right, so I'm not going to film every room. Going to the exit here. It's really pretty. But my battery is kind of dying. I'm trying to charge it. And this video is already way too long. So I'm going to sit here and take a break. Looks like this is the exit. And then I'm going to try to find the restroom again. All right, so it was a lot faster than I thought it would be. I underestimate myself. Yeah, I knew I would kind of get bored I just wanted to peek inside. Not one for like reading what every room is for and examining every detail. It's kind of grotesque in a way, you know, all this money and power concentrated in a few hands while the peasants are, you know, eating stale bread and finding what scraps they can, wild herbs and things. So if you've been watching my videos, you know how I feel about these things. So it was pretty. I'm glad I saw it. I did find a restroom. And so it's 4 o'clock now. I was able to change my train. I was going to leave at 5:07. So I was able to change to a 4:38 train, which gets me into Napoli pretty early. I'll be able to take the metro to a station that's close to Sansevero. So still to come on this video is Sansevero, which is a church that has the statue of the veiled Christ. An incredible sculpture. It's kind of creepy, but an incredible sculpture of the dead Jesus covered with a veil. It's all made out of one piece of marble, so it was carved to look as if his body was covered with a veil. And there might be some other sculptures in that church too. So anyway, I'm glad I'm able to take an earlier train because after 5, we're getting into rush hour. I was going to get into Napoli and have to take a taxi. So this way I could take the subway. It's just a few stops. All right, so I'm going to put my phone away, let it charge, because my fear, everything is on my phone. All my tickets and also the link for me to get into my apartment. So my fear is that my phone is going to die. For some reason, it's not really charging properly. My power pack is acting kind of funny. So I have to keep checking it because it'll stop charging. So I'm just going to let it charge and I'll pick it up again. I'll see you in Napoli. I'm not going to bother with the whole trip. So I'll just see you when I get to Sansevero. See you soon. All right, made it. It's been a change of plans here. So I was checking to see how do I get to Sansevero. I know, I'm getting all these different things. ChatGPT, Google Maps. Google Maps said to go to Duomo station, which is 1 stop from here on Linea 1. So I'm like, all right, if I'm just going to take 1 stop, then I can walk. So I asked ChatGPT, how long is it to walk? Oh, about 10, 12 minutes. Asked Google Maps, 20 minutes. Oh, my God. So I said to ChatGPT, Google Maps says it's 20 minutes. Oh, yeah, well, with stoplights and all that, it might take longer. That's probably right. So then, I thought, all right, I'll take a taxi to the Duomo. But wait, why take a taxi? I could take the metro 1 stop. So then I checked how long does it take to walk from Duomo to Sansevero. 9 minutes. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the metro to Duomo. I'll see the Duomo, which is the main cathedral. And then from there, I will walk to Sansevero because my ticket's at 6:30 and it's about 5:30 now. So you're getting an extra stop on this tour, viewer. And weirdly, The train came in at the main station. It's not a big deal, but they just want to confuse me. Alright, so I'm going back to Linea 1. I'm going to take it one stop. Stop and see the Duomo. I'm not going to stay there long. And then go to Sansevero, and it looks like it's raining here. I have to get my umbrella. There was an escalator and then elevators, so I took the stairs. I said, how many stairs could there be? Who wants to get on an elevator? Not on. Oh, Jesus Christ. I think we're almost there. Well, so much for this plan. I forgot, we're in Italy. So you would think Duomo station is right at the Duomo. But no, of course not. That would make too much sense. It's a 9-minute walk up a hill through the smoker. No, grazie. Through the smokers. Oh my God. Noise, smoke, people bothering me. So now, I still have like 4 minutes. Once I get there, I'm going to enter Sansevero. I don't even know where I'm going. See how long the walk is from there. And I don't even know if I'm going to go inside the Duomo. Sorry, viewer. Blame Italy, don't blame me. Why couldn't they put the subway station right at the Duomo, if that's what it's called? Alright. Alright, here it is. I'm going to step inside and then see how far Sansevero is. It's pretty impressive. Alright, so that was a quick visit. Sansevero is 6 minutes walk. Pretty straight line from here. It's a pretty church. So now, with the rain, we also have umbrellas to contend with. Those umbrellas up there aren't helping. So I guess this is the Centro Storico, the historic center. I really don't know. But I'm guessing, since that's where the cathedral is. Lots of stuff here. Aperitivos, fried food, lots of tourists. Ooh, got some rolling luggage. Look at the Vespa. Pizza fritta, souvenirs, pandemonium. Somebody up there. That is. All right, that's crazy. Just crazy here. But it's pretty. Lots of old churches, old buildings. We got pretty lights. The cigarettes are just unbelievable. Everybody's smoking, even the women, girls, young girls. There's the Ricci e Frolle. Two different kinds of sfogliatella. I didn't know that. Now I'm gonna have to try the other one. I'll have to have ChatGPT. Pizza portafolio. I mean, seriously, why are there cars on the street with all these people? Alright, I'm going to check my map, make sure I'm still heading in the right direction. I got worried there was a really long line for something. I thought, oh my god, are you kidding me? That's the line to get in? But I'm not there yet. So it's taking me down these back alleys. That's cute little places to eat, but I have leftover Chinese food. I got kung pao chicken and fried rice, shrimp fried rice. Fried rice was really good. The kung pao chicken was so weird. It actually has pickles in it, like dill pickles. Never have I seen Chinese food with pickles in it. So weird. So you know what I'm going to do with the pickles? I'm going to pick the pickles out. Oh, there's a line. I think this is it. Ingresso. Alright, I guess this is it. Oh, come on, people. There's a line. These people in their line etiquette. The line jumpers didn't have a ticket, so she went in and tried to get one. They don't have any. You have to get your tickets in advance, people. So this is off season. What are we? We're in the middle of October, 16th. 6:30 p.m. of the last entry. There's a line and no tickets. And when I checked today to try to change the time, everything was sold out. Sold out today, tomorrow. I think like the next couple of days were sold out. So I actually lucked out that I got a ticket when I did. It all worked out. I'm glad I got here early. I didn't spend a lot of time at the Duomo. This line. Fortunately, nobody's smoking here. Alright, I'm at the corner here. And I think that's the front of the line right up there. Yes. I'm holding my umbrella behind me to give myself some space because these people are like right up on my ass. Just yakety yakety yak. I don't know if this is it here? I don't know. Let me tell you about Sansevero. Oh my God. No pictures. So that took all the fun out of it. Because I am an internationally known YouTube star. What am I supposed to do? Oh my God, it was like, how can I put this politely? Like somebody threw up Baroque. The walls, the ceilings, everything was covered. So apparently it was a family mausoleum. Some prince. Yeah, there were just statues everywhere. Everything was painted. And it was just filled with tourists. It was a lot. Now, the Jesus was a little disappointing. He was so tiny. I mean, not like tiny miniature, but small. He was a small little guy. Really thin, you could see. I mean, it was kind of an incredible sculpture because it's giving the impression of a body underneath, what's that thing? A shroud. So it's very shiny. It's kind of like when I saw the Pietà in the Vatican. I was really disappointed because it was so small. So it wasn't as small as the Pietà, but it was small. I would say he's probably about 4 feet tall, lying down. So, and then you go out through a gift shop. So that's how they make their money. In addition to the ticket sales. You know, I mean, it's worth seeing. Same with the Duomo. I'm glad I got to step inside for a second. I don't know. You know, I just feel like some of the churches that I went to in Bari, not in Bari, but in Puglia, like those little small towns that I visited, for me were more impressive because, well, first of all, I was the only one there. Yeah. Anyway, so I did it. Now, I don't know where I am. I'm gonna see if I can walk home from here. And not really hungry. You know, I'm still full from lunch and my sfogliatella. So I think that's it. I'm just gonna go home unless I see something. Wouldn't mind to have a little aperitivo or something, but so I'm gonna end this video here. It's like way too long. So we did a lot today, viewer. Went to Caserta, had pizza, saw the palace, went to the Duomo, saw the line for Sansevero. And that's it. And I don't know where I am. Somewhere in Napoli. Tomorrow I'm going back to Reggio, and I just checked the weather. It looks like it's a little sunnier there. It's kind of raining in the morning, but then there's going to be sun in the afternoon. So I'm going to have better weather there, and hopefully in Sicily the weather will be better too. So that's it. Hope you enjoyed this day of adventure. Thanks for watching. Ciao for now. Bye-bye.